Hey guys, all to know, and I have a pretty stupid story time to tell y'all. Alright, so it all started senior year of high school, so about like 2 years ago. And I was with some friends, and I don't even want to think about it. It's just, I was so stupid. Like, I don't know what went through my mind that didn't say, warning, warning, this is like the most retarded thing you could do. But, you know, at the time, my mind wasn't thinking, obviously. Okay, so to the beginning of the story. So it started out, I was at my friend's work. She works at a golf course in my town. And my other friends came over, so there was 4 of us in total. And so she got us some golf carts. Like, since she worked there, she was like the only one there, she just let us get some golf carts and just go mess around the golf course. So we got 2 golf carts. Me and my friend were in one, and then her and my other friend was in the other. And we were just milling about, driving around the golf course and all that. And then we get onto this like asphalt road. So it's not concrete, but it's still like rocky and kind of, it's next to a park, so it's like really old road. They don't really renovate it at all. So we were riding on it, and I was like looking down as we were driving. I was like, it doesn't even look like we're going that fast. Like, I feel like the golf carts barely are even like moving along. And I'm telling my friend this, who's driving the golf cart, and then he freaking says, well, why don't you just like hop out and run next to it then? See if you can go faster than it. And I don't even know like why, but in my head I was like, alright, bet, I'll do it. See if I can do it. Because me, I'm a runner, so I was like, I can definitely run faster in this 2-mile-per-hour golf cart. So I'm like contemplating what I'm about to do. And I know it was like retarded. Like, I know in my head I knew like this probably won't end well, but I wanted to test it. I wanted to like prove him wrong. Like, hey, I can run next to this golf cart. It's barely moving. So I stand up in the golf cart and I'm like looking at the ground, and like it's moving a little faster than I last thought, but I'm like, you know, whatever, it's fine. So I like grab onto the top of the golf cart, and I'm like holding myself up and kind of hovering outside of the cart with my legs like dangling next to the ground. And then I'm like, okay, like trying to, in my head I'm processing, what is the best way to like go about this without completely busting on my ass? So I'm like, okay. So I start like, I'm holding myself up, I'm like moving my legs with the golf cart to try to like pre-start my run as I jump out. So I'm like, okay, I got this. So I start moving my legs, and then the moment of truth, I let go of the golf cart, and I literally take probably like only 2 strides. So my legs hit the ground, and I'm like already like in the pre-running motion. So my legs hit the ground, and I literally take like 2 strides, and they're like huge strides, because as you're moving in a golf cart, you're moving with it. So once you jump out, like obviously you stop all your motion, but your body continues going forward. So I take like 2 strides, like massive strides, because I'm falling. And then like I do it, and then I fall. I don't even know like how I fell, but I know I fell on my left side. And I just like lay there for a second on the ground, and then my friends are like, oh my god, they're like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like laying there, I'm like, I think so. But okay, things could have ended a lot worse. I was thankfully wearing like Sperry's blue jeans, a t-shirt, and a hoodie. So like it could have ended a lot worse. But when I got up, I go back to the golf cart where he stopped. He's like, you're so dumb. Like, you're so stupid. And I'm like, I know. Like, oh, why'd you make me do that and all this? Secretly wishing they recorded it so I could show y'all. But, you know, whatever. Time's done. Can't go back. And I look at my hands, and on my pinky knuckle and my ring finger, and then also a little bit on my hand, there was like blood coming out. And I could feel like my hip, like where it like, I hit the hips. I was like, oh, like it was sore. And then my elbow also hurt. And I'm like, oh my god. And then, yeah, I'll insert a picture right here. I took a picture right after it happened. So like, look right there or whatever. I'll put a little picture. And also, like, I'm gonna show another picture later, so if you're like squeamish or anything, like, I'll warn you, like, it's kind of nasty. But I'm like, okay, so I'm back in the golf cart and we like continued like driving about, and I'm literally like sitting there in the golf cart, like I think I'm in low-key shock. And I'm like, oh my god, did I just have it? My heart was racing. I was literally shaking, and I was like, okay, I was like, and after a few minutes I was like, okay, like, can we go back? I need to like wash this off because I literally had like gravel and dirt in it, and I wanted to check my other wounds to see if I was like actually okay. So, oh, funny story, we go down this big hill like in the park, and we're obviously not allowed to do that, and we get in trouble. I'll insert a clip here as this is going down. And it's one of the workers who like cleans up the golf course. He comes over and tells us to go back. I'm like, crap, like we're about to get in trouble. I have blood everywhere, I'm hurt. We took these golf carts when she wasn't supposed to. So we finally get back, and I'm like scared the boss will show up or whatever. And then I'm also scared about what I did to my freaking hand. So then I wash it off, and I can see like the skin is like, it's like nasty. And I like take off my jacket, and I see on my elbow, it was also like bleeding a little bit. You can kind of see like, I have like a little scar. Well, not really a scar, just like a dark mark from right there. And then I check my hip, it's just scraped a little, just bruising. And then my hands are worse, so I like put band-aids on them. And then I got home later that night, and I was like putting Neosporin and all that, like checking it. And all right, get ready. Here's the picture from the first night. It's pretty nasty. It looked like skin was like got out. So for a while, like a week or so, I couldn't really bend these fingers because the scrapes were right on the knuckle bone, so I had to like keep them straight. But it seems like there's no scarring anymore. There used to be like a few like darker marks around the knuckle bone, but it's completely healed now. But that's it. Children, do not think you can jump out of a golf cart and run next to it. Like literally, it's the most stupid thing you'll ever do in your life up to this moment. So I'm glad I was able to share this story time with y'all, but don't take what I did and think you can do it also. So that was it. So leave a comment, like what's the most stupid thing you have done or something. I know there's a lot worse, like mine wasn't too super dramatic, but for me, I'm a smart girl. I know, do not jump out of a moving golf cart. So, you know, whatever. Well, thank you for watching. I don't want to be like another YouTuber, be like, leave a comment, subscribe, like, but if you feel like it, go for it. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. All right. Have a good day. Bye.